Hi everybody, it's Amy at Sage Connections here to do your intuitive reading for September 15th through the 23rd. I do my intuitive paintings. I want to thank everybody for playing last week's, but I wanted to go over a couple of the responses I got back and for last week. So I'm going to bring out last week's. This is the last time we had it, and I had a couple of people talk about perception, and it was right on kind of like what I was saying, and it was kind of cool on their response, and I wanted to thank those people. Thank you so much for playing, and I just put out earlier today, and I'm doing it earlier because of, oops, oops, I dropped it. um, I'm doing it a little earlier because of the hurricane coming. I happen to be in the zone. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I'm just getting that we're going to get a lot of rain here and maybe some wind. So, but just in case, I wanted to get everything out before it hit. And so I'm a little early, a lot early. And then I'm going to try to also get the other for the week, just in case we don't get back up and running for a while. So that way I could just do it on my phone. It's there in my system, and I could just post it when I need to. So this week, I put out already, if you are want to play the game, it is on my Facebook and also on my Instagram, and it's Sage Connections on Instagram, and my Facebook, it is happens to be on my personal, which is Amy Campbell. So you can play the game there if you guys like to play the game. So this is this week's. Now, there is a guy here. I hope you guys can see this. I'll give you a couple minutes to see if you can get anything from it, and then I'll go into what I think. So this is on the 15th. So I think there's going to be some emotional upset for some people. That we're actually just giving our hands, putting our hands into the water. Now, this person is feeling isolated, right? And the season is changing, but they're feeling isolated. There's waves, and they got their hands in the water. Now, they could be getting food, who knows? But their heads down, and they're not paying attention because there's a boat, that can come and pick them up. There is a light, and there's also some rocks, so they could swim to the rocks, take a rest, swim to, and go. Um, but they're in the sun. Maybe they're cooling off. I don't know. But for me, it was kind of like maybe we were so isolated and disconnected, or we feel a little lonely right at the moment, and we're right into our emotions. And but there is if you notice, there's a frog down here, and frogs are into good luck, and it's pretty prominent, on the picture. We're thinking about ourselves because this is about ourselves, because we have the sun here. There's light, there's reflection going on in the painting, but it's more of ourselves doing it to ourselves. It's not like the outer forces is doing it. We are doing it to ourselves. Maybe we have some emotional upset, and we're just allowing some time to mourn, maybe, to so to speak. But there's still some good luck out there, some prosperity, and we just need to raise our head a little bit and wave down that boat and say, "Hey, hello, I'm here," to come and get me, and to get off this island, and not to be so isolated. And this is for 2 weeks that this is going on. So there's a couple things else that I received, is that like on Monday, um, actually it was Tuesday. Tuesday I had a friend come over and we got together, and I got a message that I wasn't supposed to connect with the conscious energy at this moment, to break away. And when you break away from the conscious energy, if you're, sensitive, it kind of does feel lonely because you're used to having all that energy. And so maybe that has something to do with it. Um, because the reason why I'm saying it, that maybe during this period of time, we need to actually deal with our emotions that we haven't with, that we kind of left us in a place of just giving up, kind of, because that's kind of what this guy seems like he's doing. He's got his head down. You can't even hardly see you can't see his face, and he's just letting go of these emotions into the ocean. Maybe there's tears going into the ocean, or maybe this is what he's crying. I don't know, but I sense that we actually have to break away from the conscious energy, and it does feel lonely. And it's about dealing with our own emotions, dealing with, um, letting go of our barriers, our blockages that's making us isolated in this world. And there are plenty of signs out there that good things are coming, and that there is light showing us the way, and there is somebody coming out to rescue us, and the angels got our back, or the universe got our back, and there is growth because we have a tree, even though there might be a leaf falling. And I think that's just one leaf. It's not like a whole bunch of leaves. I just think one leaf's falling, and it's trying to show that, oh, it's coming into season, and let it fall. But we're not paying attention anyway because we're so caught up in our emotions at this moment. So that's what I got for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to go ahead and video the other ones just in case of this hurricane coming in. And hopefully this is not a, like aftermath of the hurricane and that we're all or I'm at least dealing with some stuff, but you know, emotionally letting things go, and lifting up our head to actually seeing the sun on our face, and know that there is always some blessings and some prosperity coming to us. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you played the game. I can't wait to see the comments. The other things I was going to do is I will put this out, and I don't know how I'm going to do it if I don't have internet. So I might wait until see how the storms go, and once I'm back up and running, if we do lose power, that I can put out people's posts on it, because I think that's kind of fun, looking at what everybody else thinks as well on these, because as I said before, I believe that you're the best intuitive for yourself. So whatever that attracts you the first, and whatever you think this picture represents, that's what represents for you, and you should always go with your first instincts for you. Don't rely on others to define your own information. We are our best teachers. I really do believe that. And, you know, so I hope you enjoy this. And if you'd like your own intuitive art, or if you'd like to have a reading by me, you can always go to my website at www.sageconnections.com. If you like this, please subscribe, share, get that would deeply appreciate and helps me out a lot. And have some fun with this, and that's what the point is to have fun, um, learning your own intuitive, um, you know readings. I think everybody has this ability, and you should be able to figure out how this applies to you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and have my fingers crossed that this hurricane isn't going to be as bad as everybody's saying it is. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, uh, I guess I'll see you on the 23rd, maybe. Yeah, or at least the 22nd. So I will talk to you then. Bye.